our first two guests. They are a community-based nonprofit who work with Latino and Indigenous Native families. They are located just down the street from us here on Tacoma's Hilltop. Please join me in welcoming, for the first time, to the comfy couch, Maribel Galvin. You are the Director of Arts and Culture for Centro. Welcome to Cityline.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
So great to have you here. This beautiful individual, Delilah Delight, oh my goodness, you are the City of Destiny's child.
Oh my God, you got it right, yeah.
And diva and co-coordinator of the 2025 Latin Pride Festival. Welcome to both of you. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's find out about this wonderful organization. So, Maribel, what does your organization do and who does it serve?
So, Mi Centro is comprised of 4 core programs in terms of our departments and focused work. The first one is our Mara Mora Centro Familiar, which does wraparound family support services with a focus on providing services to victims of domestic violence and crime.
Yes.
Then we also have our Dolores Huerta Institute, which provides post-secondary support, so everything from the FAFSA, college application process, and even self-sufficiency tools and training, so resume building, career navigation. But they also have a focus and curriculum that they share on youth civic engagement. So how are laws created? How do you advocate for yourself in your community, but also even sometimes at the state level?
Absolutely.
So providing them with those tools. We also have our Camino al Éxito, which is our small business accelerator program. So doing everything from connecting small business owners to different workshops and opportunities to just expand their own tool belt. So everything from let's create a business plan, talking about marketing, financial literacy. And the program that I oversee that started in 2022 is the Arts and Culture program. And so that's a lot of the stuff that we're going to be sharing about
All
today.
in one location.
Mm-hmm.
That is incredible. How long has Mi Centro been in Pierce County?
So under its former namesake, Centro Latino, we've been around since 1991, originally located in Lakewood, but have been in Hilltop since about 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the Arts and Culture Department and how the programming is supported and funded.
So a lot of our funding for the arts and culture is supported by Tacoma Creates. And so we're super proud to be part of the Tacoma Creates family. Just got the confirmation for 3 years for this upcoming fiscal year.
Congratulations.
And we're excited.
Big time.
We're excited to be able to continue programming for community, for our youth, and just providing opportunities for Pierce County families to be able to partake in different events and activities that we're able to produce.
How do you keep track of all that you have produced since 2022?
A lot of spreadsheets.
I love that. Excel spreadsheets are our best friends. So when you look at those Excel spreadsheets, what has been your largest attended or most successful event to date?
So one of our most successful partnerships that we've been able to cultivate under arts and culture is our partnership with the Tacoma Art Museum.
Oh, I love
And
that.
so with them, we were able to partner with them to bring Cheech Marin out to do a Q&A, but also in aligning with his work, with his museum in Riverside, we were able to also do a local art show component where we brought in 20 artists of different disciplines to the Tacoma Art Museum to be able to showcase alongside his visit. And so, you know, folks from as far as Spokane to, you know, from Roy and even locally here from Tacoma were able to really share space with community. And it was at that time, one of their fastest selling out events at TAM. And they even had one-on-one time, very quick, but one-on-one time with Cheech to talk about their pieces. And then last year was the first time that we jumped back with TAM with the Dia de los Muertos celebration because we were part of the coordinating committee at the start of it. And with it, we brought over 2,000 community members at TAM. Yes.
Wow, 2,000.
So it was a beautiful abundance of just community coming in, and really just sharing space and celebrating culture and tradition and ancestry.
Oh, I love that. As an organization, if you had to think about some of the challenges that you've faced, what would they be?
I think right now one of the challenges is a lot of the uncertainty and the day-to-day changes that happens in terms of our political climate. And so we're having to, one, navigate how are we able to still provide services to our community, creating safe spaces just across different intersectional identities and backgrounds and statuses. And so making sure that we're preparing ourselves for what the community needs are, but also we're a space that we want to be able to still produce events that folks feel celebrated, that
Yes.
folks feel joy, and are able to just, to find that comfort, and that celebration of identity and self.
Exactly. What upcoming programs are you looking forward to this month? And then we're going to talk to you over here.
So this Saturday we have an author series, or as part of our author and illustrator series, we're going to be doing a presentation of It's Cool to Be Native by a local illustrator who's Puyallup, Quinault, and Aleut. On June 27th, we're going to be bringing Nicolas Valdez from San Antonio, Texas, who's going to be doing a Q&A, but also a screening of his play Conjunto Blues at the Grand Cinema. And so Conjunto Blues is a production about a lot of the societal impacts that has led to conjuntos, the same way that socially and historically we've seen how the blues
Yes.
came about, in the U.S. And so really tying on those impacts. And so we're really excited to have them out. But one of the events that we're super excited to have is our second annual Latino Pride.
And this is where you come in.
Hi.
Tell us about this event.
Yeah.
This is the second annual one that has been produced. And you've got partners and organizers. So spill the tea.
Yeah, so this is our second annual Latin Pride celebration. It's being hosted at Edison Square on South Tacoma Way this year. Last year I was just an MC and a performer, sort of just like a small... just a small portion and a piece of the big picture. And I was able to come on board as a coordinator and program producer for this year's Pride Festival and have a little bit more of a role opposed to just being, on the team, which I'm so grateful for. We have people coming from locally here in Tacoma. We have someone from Olympia. We also have someone coming up from Portland and Las Vegas.
Wow.
These are all individuals that are associated with the community. And it's just a beautiful opportunity to share the space and give multiple people an opportunity to just immerse yourselves and be proud of who they are in any shape and form they can. So.
Thank you. Oh, preach. Who do we need to thank in this last few seconds here for all of the goodness that happens at Mi Centro?
First and foremost, our team at Mi Centro. A lot of it, it's definitely a team effort to produce not only each of our department programs, but when it comes to bringing community together, we all have to come together, all hands on deck. Our director, Dr. Bernard Baca, our board, for allowing us to be as creative as we're able to be.
Yes.
But also our family at Tacoma Creates for being able to support our programming, but also other programming in the city of Tacoma, and to be able to share that with community.
The two of you are outstanding, and our time is up. You've got to come back again, promise?
Absolutely. You can come hang out with me every Thursday.
Well.
From 7 to 9 over at Bigfoot Pizza. We do music bingo. It's all ages. I give out pizza coupons and gift cards. So if you want to hang out with me before next time, come hang out with us.
Thank you both so much for
Thank you
being
so much.
here
Thank
this
you.
morning, and I can't wait to have you back on the couch sooner than later. Mr. David, which one are we going to climb first with?
This one right here.
And why that one?
Well, this one, it's kind of set up to be trellised, and there's a lot of suckers growing on it, so I'm going to show how to prune this.
Oh, I love that. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.